positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with their automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And this one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Terrapins come to the line to run the hurry-up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Aiming for the end zone. And he stopped just short down to the 2, but an excellent run. And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Offense is off schedule here after that 1st down loss. Here comes 2nd down. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And they'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Nice job here by this back picking up the 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Gets into space at the 50. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Terrapins looking to run some tempo here. takes the snap and takes off on the run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an...
Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Toss play, running right. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And there's the handoff. Powerful running here. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Getting set. Here's second down. Back's got it again. The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds and for gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Handoff to the back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Has the 1st down and more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Terrapins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
The Terrapins will line up here on 1st down and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. All the way quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And he drops back in the gun. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Now comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's complete downfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. DB's backing off from the line now. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. A running play called on 4th down. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The back's got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Hand off to the right side. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. Just ran away from the defense. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. As a design quarterback keeper. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Terrapins will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the first, still on the move. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got his man open downfield. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense. And the Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, Chris, they get the first down here, and I got to be honest, a little bit surprised by the softer coverage by that corner. I thought he'd be a little bit tighter and closer to the sticks, especially on a 4th down play. But give them the conversion, and they keep this drive alive.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. And tackled there by the defense.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. Can they punch it in here on 2nd and goal? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Gets some space around the 30. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They've got him down out near the 40.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Here's the handoff on a counter. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass this time. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Zero running room. Stuck right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? First down, looking to throw the football. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They look to throw it here on second down. The tight end has got it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Terrapins hustle to the line and run the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.